The video game show celebrates the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. Welcome guys to a special episode or series of the video game show. It's officially March 22nd of this year, 2016, marked Resident Evil's 20th anniversary. So I'm very excited about that. So I decided, hey, well, as of today, it's April 2nd, so a little late, but as of today, I wanted to go ahead and do a playthrough of this on the show to show my respects for the Resident Evil series. Thought it'd be my good way of celebrating the 20th anniversary. So what I'm going to do is I'm playing this on the PlayStation 3, but I'm using a PS1 disc. So the graphics look a little sharper actually on this. I'm going to play it, or what I plan on doing with this footage as well. I'm recording the audio separate, so I plan on making a series, a different type of show. Let me do this really quick. Is there any way to take off the auto aim? I don't know. I don't think there is. So, alright, whatever. I guess I'm going to be doing auto-aim. I don't prefer it, because I think it makes it a little too easy. But, anyways. I plan on making a separate video of just kind of like reminiscing, talking about the specific games. Just making it, like, reviewing it. So just talking about that's going to be coming up soon. I'm going to be using this footage. The first one I'm going to do is the original Resident Evil. So I already have the footage recorded for Chris's regular, which I did not too long ago. I want to do the arrange mode because I'm so used to always just playing the original. You know, this is the director's cut, right? So being the director's cut, let's take advantage of that I figured for the show, and we'll do Jill Valentine's because I already have Chris's recorded. So the whole point of this is now I want to get Jill's recorded, and I was gonna play through it each time with the doing arrange mode for each character and regular for each character. So this is gonna be Jill's arrange playthrough. So yeah.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
So this game came out in 1996, a long time ago. So 20 years.
Have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris.
So these are this is very old school, okay? All right, guys. It's actually really bad. The voice acting for this is terrible, and the acting is terrible too. But that's what makes this game so fucking awesome. It's such a great game to play. Like if you
It was Bravo team's
and watch.
helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
She blinked to the noise. That's so funny. That's Chris. Yeah.
Hey, come here.
Now that effect is probably CG, but they put a whole bunch of filters on it, I'm guessing. Oh! Yeah! Oh my god. It's so bad. It's like a B-horror movie. It's so bad it's good. Joseph! Now, his name's Joseph, but She shouts out Josiah. Oh my god. It's so hilarious.
No! Don't go!
Oh, I'm so happy to be playing this on my show. Holy shit. What a... I was like, you know what? I should do something for Resident Evil. I haven't had that yet. And it's the 20th anniversary, so fuck it.
Jill, run for that house!
Now, I plan on playing the remake with Seando on the Battlesuits play. I do plan on doing that. For sure. Oh, the cast!
Chris Redfield. Jill.
And that's my character. Barry Burton, that's the famous Jibble Sandwich guy.
Rebecca Chambers.
She's hip.
Albert.
That's the... Well, I'm not gonna... That's a cool guy, I will just say.
Resident Evil.
I'm going to, refrain from a whole lot of... I'm gonna refrain from spoilers. From this game. I don't know. Maybe I don't care. But, for those of you that haven't played it, maybe I'll try to keep the spoiler free as best as possible.
What is this?
Unless I just
Wow,
don't care.
what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
You know.
Okay, let me handle this.
So yeah, voice acting is awful.
Stay alert!
Yeah. So I mean, and there's these door animations every single time you got to go through doors, which kind of sucks. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of like.
Dining room.
So for this one, I'm gonna be probably doing some editing with this because of like having to go through the doors and everything like that. It could become a nuisance after a while.
What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
So this is like the classic main hallway, dining room of the game, based essentially. Now the differences between this and the arrange mode in the original game is that first of all the costumes. The costumes are different. This is not the original Jill costume, so she's showing a little bit more skin in this one. So they gave this as an update for her in this going forward. I forgot what Chris's is, but the difference between that, not only that, but also I think the enemies are either harder or weaker. I think they're harder, and like items have been moved around, and I believe different keys are used on different doors, that kind of thing. Music also has been updated for the arrange mode. I'm like pretty 99% certain of that. So so here we go. It's the first zombie encounter. Oh! So that's a classic scene. If you watched our Evil Within, Seando and I's Evil Within playthrough, you'll see that they used that same exact kind of like cinematography in, I believe it was chapter 2. Oh yeah, fuck yeah! Pop that headshot, biatch. Yeah, you get down there. So that first zombie encounter actually was pretty nice. So He's kind of from the S.T.A.R.S Bravo team. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. So yeah, this game came back out in 1996. So it was like the first kind of it wasn't the first of its kind. Like I played on my old college try show, Alone in the Dark. So let's get all these handgun bullets. Hell yeah. I played Alone in the Dark, which was kind of like one of the first series, I think. This came after that. So I was saying that this series is definitely inspired by Alone in the Dark. So this is just like, it's upgraded in graphics, concept, everything. It's just really nice to watch.
Barry?
Especially after playing Alone in the Dark.
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
So that implies it's a completely different zombie, right? Because I popped his head off in the other room.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too.
Oh, I get it. Hold on.
Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Okay, so then also I think my gun is more powerful too. In the director's cut version, which is why I was able to pop the zombie's head off in the first room. And that's funny because this zombie here is, I believe, it's implied to be the same zombie from the past room. So if it's kind of a mess up, but whatever, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I popped the zombie's head off, which was not intended, and then he comes back out here with his head on again. So director's cut's kind of fun. It's gonna hit. I'm actually glad to be playing it because I'm just so used to playing the original one. So this is a nice change of pace, and it's a fun way to celebrate the 20th anniversary. And after I beat it with Jill, I might continue it with Chris too on the show. I don't know yet.
Look for him, Jill, and don't leave this hall for the time being.
I mean, these games are short, so this is so funny. Like, if you just watch Barry, you just go, well, he just walks around and shit. Blah blah blah. Like, that's his way of. There's their way of looking around. It's so hilarious. So I'm gonna try to do everything that's possible in this game during this playthrough. So starting with this one, yeah, I'm gonna probably be wasting some ammunition, but oh yeah, no. In the remake version though, that one, I think the zombie dogs actually come out at you. And I'm going to compare the remake to this as much as possible, too, as well, just to get an idea. So in order to trigger the next scene, you have to either walk behind here and come back out, or walk up the stairs and come back up, come back down. And it triggers this scene here.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor.
I love Barry.
Okay? And Jill.
Oh, here we go.
Here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
A famous Resident Evil quote.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Oh boy, I definitely got to do the Jill sandwich scene for sure, for you guys.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Oh,
This time,
okay.
I'll be there.
She just like shrugs, like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? All right, so just a little history of this game. Yeah, it came out in 1996. I was gonna say it's too dangerous to go out. Yeah, it came out in 1996 for release for PlayStation, Sega Saturn, I think PC. I don't know if there's any other systems that it came out for. But back in '96, there was an original version, and then this one came out, I think, a year later. I believe in '97. I'm not entirely sure. Correct me wrong if I'm wrong in the comments. But shit. Let me move forward while I'm talking here. So now I'm just wasting time. But so you got to save games with the ink ribbon, like right here, you use the ink ribbon on the typewriter to save. And so it's limited saves. So hence survival horror, meaning that you have a limited amount of supplies and resources, and you must learn to navigate through. So using those finite resources, so you really gotta not waste your ammo and health items, and so it adds for an interesting like with the game. So, but yeah, it came out 96. Then did Resident Evil 1, where it's just the normal modes, the original mode for both characters. So I'm gonna get the first map, and then the director's cut came out, which is this one, which was like just different. As you can see, well, it's kind of, I'm not really comparing anything as of right now, but it's a nice. I was excited for it. Ah, shit! I thought I could walk past him. Fucker. Shit. So on the bottom left, you can see where it says "fine." That's my my health meter. So it's as simple as that. It's when it's green, it says "fine." When it's yellow, it says caution. When it's orange, it's like dangerous caution is what I call it. And then red is danger. But you'll see throughout my playthrough of that happening. So, oh fuck. Oh yeah, I think there's more zombies added throughout too in the director's cut version. But I explained already a little bit earlier. The director's cut's just different by like items, like different places, that kind of thing, but music, all that jazz. So I explained that already earlier. So the director's cut came out, and then followed by Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 on the PlayStation. Then it went to Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. Aha, I used the lockpick, which Jill has, Chris doesn't have actually. So Chris, I know I'm all over the place. I'm talking all over the place here, but I'm trying to get as much things as possible. But like, Chris doesn't have the lockpick. He needs to use small keys. So any door that Jill opens, shit. So any door that Jill opens that says use the lockpick, for Chris. Ah, shit! It scared me. I forgot. Oh god! No! God darn it! I'm doing terrible. Ah. Oh yeah. This is a cool shot. You could really see the character model here. So you can see that baba boom baba booshka. So she's got cool hairs. She's actually got long hair. Her hair is just styled like that because like she usually wears a beret. So see how it looks like I'm in dangerous caution. So that sucks, like already. So I think they make it harder. So oh yeah, so now I have a yellow line of caution and fine, which means I'm in like dangerous fine. Okay, so I think the director's cut is actually harder. You take more damage, I believe. So I probably should take this a little bit more serious. Well, I was taking it seriously. I think I just ended up messing up with the tank controls. Oh my god, there's a guy. Ah! Oh, I love the mirror. Pop that head, biatch! Dude, this is cool. I'm excited to play the arrange mode. So the Resident Evil, okay, so then, but yeah, so whatever, doors say use the lockpick with Jill, Chris, you use the small keys, which are finite. So it kind of, you gotta be careful, and it unlocks desks too. So Jill's actually the easier mode in the grand scheme of things. So I think there was just, yeah, in the original one, Jill was considered easy mode, where Chris was basically considered the more difficult version. Now, going back, yeah, Resident Evil 4 came out for the GameCube, and then it got ported to PS2 and all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and trigger something that's cool coming up here. So I'm gonna get this early. You can't do this with Chris, by the way, on Chris's playthrough. So this is like a Jill exclusive. Oh my god, there's so many of them. god! Kick your head off like a football. Get the shotgun. I'm in caution again. Jeez Louise. Alright, I'll use one shotgun blast just to show you guys. Holy shit. Maybe this one will come up. Oh my god! Don't you stay away! Whoa! So yeah, you knock their fucking head off. So pretty cool stuff. That's how that shiz works. La da da ba da bum bum. And then after Resident Evil 4 is Resident Evil 5 and 6 for PS3, and it kind of went downhill since Resident Evil 5. That's just kind of the story of Resident Evil, and they're probably going to be well, Resident Evil 7's in the making right now. It's kind of like, I heard it's going to be going back to survival horror roots, which is like these with the tank controls. But there's been no screenshots released. Alright, so this part, the door locked and the thing up there is falling down on me. Usually you'd be freaking out right now, but like with Jill, it's locked. So you go to both doors, it's locked. So actually, if you're Chris, you're fucked. If this happens, you're dead.
What's going on?
But this cutscene happens with Jill that doesn't happen with Chris, so let's watch.
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Do it!
Hurry! This way!
So yeah, she gets saved by Barry. I think, to be honest, Jill has the more entertaining playthrough,
Oh, Barry!
which is why I'm doing it on the show.
That was too close. You were almost a Jibble Sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
Ooh.
I just had something I wanted to check.
That's a little shady, Barry.
Let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Yeah, it's a little shady, Barry.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
So I think this is the more entertaining playthrough with the characters and dialogue and that. Plus I'll be playing this game with Seando on the Baddest Dudes play. So that way, for those of you that want to see like an in-depth difference with it, you can watch me play this one, and then you can watch Seando and I play the remake. Yes, you gotta love those head pops. And so the auto aim, yes, saving ammo. So the head popping lets you, or the auto aim lets you see other enemies that are in the room, and also like the ones that are on the floor. If I were to do this and it auto aims to it, then it means it's still alive. So I would still have to shoot it again before I move forward. Yeah, so that way you guys can see an in-depth analysis basically between the two. So it'd be kind of interesting if you wanted to compare them. Nothing over there. So yeah, the Resident Evil 7's coming out, and there's also a so I unlocked it, meaning that it was on the other side, or the other side was locked. So if I were to come to that way, if I were to come this way first, I wouldn't be able to open that door. And actually, in Resident Evil, the original, or excuse me, the remake. Are these different camera angles too? I think they're fucking different camera angles too in the arrange mode. Holy shit. I really think so. So this is actually kind of a treat. I think that's right. It feels that way, because I actually just played this as Chris not too long ago. Oh, this fucking guy. I'm gonna just wait. Here you go. Oh, I wasted a bullet. Shit. Maybe I can counter that with this real quick. Shit, so I forgot what I was talking about, like... Oh yeah, they're making... they're making Resident Evil 7, nobody knows what it's gonna be like. However, Capcom is saying that they're trying to go back to their survival horror roots, like this. And then, so the series just kind of went down... Well, Resident Evil 4 was considered a masterpiece. It was taking the series in a whole new direction. With the over-the-shoulder perspective with Leon. And that was really well received. People really enjoyed that. But they tried to do too much with it in Resident Evil 5, where it became more of an action game than a survival horror. So that's kind of where the series went downhill to a lot of people. And then it's just like a lot of not so great games are coming out, like Operation Raccoon City with basically you're the Umbrella staff guys making it through the game. I played and beat it. It's pretty cool, but like it's not that great. It's not the greatest. And then they also are in the process of remaking Resident Evil 2. So that's being done too as well. Let's use that baby. Let me put the first aid spray away. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I'll continue this conversation in the next episode, but I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna end the episode here. And yeah, I'll continue that next episode. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching my playthrough. I'll show you how the game saves. You go to memory card slot 1. That was a test to see if it would save. The disc would actually, the PS3 would actually save with the disc. So that was what I was testing out there. But alright guys, thanks for watching the video game show. We're celebrating Resident Evil 20th anniversary with the Jill Arrange mode on Director's Cut for PlayStation, playing it on the PS3. So, alright guys, I will talk to ya. Wow guys, has it already been 20 years since the original release of Resident Evil? How time flies. I hope you are enjoying my playthrough of Resident Evil Director's Cut on the video game show. What better way to celebrate the 20th anniversary? Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help my channel grow. I'll talk to you.